YouTube channel HealthQ, the place where our mission is not only to motivate you but help you to move on to the brighter side of the health. I am your host, physiotherapist Meghna Dave, and in today's video I'm going to give you top 11 tips for women who are suffering from lymphedema post breast cancer. Lymphedema post breast cancer is one of the commonest complications that women experience, especially after post breast cancer treatment. What happens is, post breast cancer treatment, which is either a surgical removal of lymph nodes or else radiation therapy or else chemotherapy, in both of the scenarios there would be either removal of the lymph nodes or else some damage to the lymph nodes will happen. The lymphatic system is a very important way to remove the waste products from the body. Now, what happens when the lymphatic system is disturbed? This lymphatic system will be either disturbed when there is damage to the lymph node or if there is an obstruction. Post breast cancer, as I said, there is either removal of the lymph node or else there is a damage that has happened to the lymph node just due to radiation or chemotherapy. These are the points from where this excretion happens. They get damaged. Now when that happens, so there would be obstruction of this fluid will happen, and this fluid will be taking spaces between cells, which will lead to a condition which is called as lymphedema, where your arm gets swollen. Now this lymphedema can happen at 4 stages, where it is called as mild, moderate to severe. Now this lymphedema can be prevented to an extent and can be kept under control, and if it is not kept under control, it will keep on increasing and impact the quality of life of a woman tremendously. So if you who are someone who has developed lymphedema, or if you who are someone who have undergone breast cancer treatment, then these are the 11 tips that you should keep in mind so that you can first prevent lymphedema to an extent and to manage lymphedema or prevent it from getting further bad as much as possible. So here are these tips. Number 1 tip that I would like to give here is avoid overusing the affected arm. Now it is very important to use the affected arm so that there is physical mobility that is happening, but avoid overusing them, because when you will overuse, the hand will get tired, the muscles will get tired, and it could impact the functioning of the hand and can give you fatigue. The second thing that you should take care while suffering from lymphedema is regularly observe the change in the size, the change in the color, and change in the shape of your arm. Now, there are very much possible skin damages that can happen in lymphedema. The lymphedema can increase, and when that will happen, you will observe a change in the size and shape of your arm, which needs to be monitored on a regular basis. And whenever you observe any change, make sure to connect with your lymphedema physiotherapist. Lymphedema physiotherapists are specialized or else onco-rehab physiotherapists who have done their specialization in cancer care. They have a complete protocol which they follow for lymphedema management, and they can tremendously help you in managing and dealing with your lymphedema. At HealthQ Rehab, we provide lymphedema management services where our cancer rehab expert physiotherapist Dr. Deepal Shah basically have 10 plus years of experience and have helped multiple lymphedema patients to first prevent and manage their lymphedema at different stages of post-cancer. Also, let me move on to the third tip here, and that is to practice regular skin care. Now, as I said, skin can very easily damage whenever there is lymphedema. So, any cut, any bruises, any abrasion should be prevented, and if it has come, it needs to be treated or should be taken care immediately. So don't leave any skin infection, any skin wounds, any abrasion just unattended. Make sure to see a doctor for it. That takes me to the next point, which is wear compression garments regularly. Compression garments can maintain a compression level and helps the drainage of the fluid. These compression garments comes of different qualities, and that's why it is important to take help of your physiotherapist to find the right kind of compression garment. So get a prescribed compression garment and wear that only. Don't just buy any random compression garment and wear. The fifth point that I would like to tell in relation to this compression garment is that make sure that the compression garment that you have got is of well fitting as well. Many times these compression garment, if not are of well fitting, can also make this entire process discomforting. If the fitting is not well, if it is too tight at certain area, too loose at different areas, then the drainage of the fluid will not happen well and can obstruct the fluid drainage and can increase the swelling in the lymphedema region. That takes me to the sixth point, which is do your regular lymphatic drainage massage. There is a concept called as lymphatic drainage massage, which is being taught by a physiotherapist. Your lymphedema physiotherapist can teach you on doing this self lymphatic drainage massage. Make sure to do that on a regular basis, because that will help you to maintain a good flow of your lymphatic fluid. You can use the other side of the lymphatic system to drain out this fluid, but to take that fluid from the hand towards the opposite side, you need to take help of this lymphatic drainage massage. So make sure to use it well. That takes me to the next point, which is if your arm aches sometime due to overuse or due to more swelling in the hand, make sure to lie down and lift or elevate your hand above the arm, above the heart level, so that the fluid can be drained with the effect of gravity. This will be a very easy way throughout the day whenever you feel that there is increase in the fluid retention in the hands. Moving to the next point, which is exercise regularly. Therapeutic or else rehabilitative lymphedema exercises are very helpful in reducing the symptoms of lymphedema and maintaining the arm functioning at lymphedema. Remember, along with lymphedema, scar, fibrosis, at the same time shoulder restriction are very common. Even this can lead to neck and shoulder pain. But if you do your regular exercises for the arm, you can prevent all these secondary complications. So make sure to do lymphedema exercises on a regular basis. That takes me to the next point, which says do breathing exercises also. Now, breathing exercise have got a very good effect in your lymphatic drainage. It has a very good effect in your chronic fatigue. It has a very good effect in your pain management. Lymphatic drainage exercise associated with breathing exercise gives magical effects. So make sure to do a deep breathing exercise, diaphragmatic breathing exercise, lateral crosstal breathing exercise, and if you don't know them, please follow us, or else you can just join any of the webinar that we are organizing on lymphedema management, where you can learn this, or else you can take an appointment with our therapist and learn this exercise, breathing exercise as well. And if not, simple pranayamas are also good. Even pranayama can help you to enhance your breathing muscles and helps in lymphedema management. So make sure you are doing some sort of breathing exercise that is important for you. Next would be avoiding wearing tight jewelry. Many women have habit of wearing jewelry. Now, lymphedema, what happens is during the day, the level of edema that forms in the hand can vary. Now, when that is the case, if you are wearing a tight jewelry, it increases the obstruction. So make sure avoid wearing tight jewelry in the affected side of the body. And similarly, that takes me to the last point, and that is avoid wearing tight clothing, especially tight bras, when you are suffering from lymphedema, because that will also obstruct the drainage of the fluid and will impact the quality of life. So these were the top 11 tips for any women who is suffering from lymphedema. I hope you found this information helpful. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us at our Instagram handle HealthQRehab, as well as visit www.healthqrehab.com for more information on lymphedema as well as more help on lymphedema. On that note, I'll end this video here and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.